I don't know exactly what happened. Do we have any guests on the line tonight? Because I'm looking at the list here, and I want to make sure that we don't, do a long presentation for everybody that's already seen it. So if that's the case, then what we can do is we'd actually like to do a quick training tonight. But we're going to start doing this. It's like our fault, guys. I'll blame myself. Tuesday night is going to 9 o'clock, and then with the time changed, and I think that it got out on short notice. So I want to apologize for that. But we're going to start doing the actual, Surge Vacation Party online. The presentation that is being done in the living rooms and dens right now. It's going to be done online so everybody can see it all across the U.S. and Canada and wherever else we are at. By a show of hands or type in the chat box, do we actually have any guests tonight on the webinar
that have not seen a presentation yet?
Let's see. You can raise your hand or whatever you need to do. Okay. Miguel Webster? is that Mike? Is he screwing around? what a funny guy. All right. Anyways, yeah, the last time we did this webinar, guys, it was jam-packed. I think that the link changed through the last couple of weeks, and maybe some people are at a different spot. I don't know, but I can't figure it out. So, anyways, so Derek, did you want to? I don't know. You know what, guys? Here's what we're going to do. I
think we can do it next Tuesday, Jeremy, and just promote the heck out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's two people here tonight, and I think they're both reps, and they're not saying anything. So, anyways, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually, on the Facebook page at the Surge Rockstars Facebook group, if you're not actually plugged in, make sure that you get over there and you can see the schedules. And we're going to start, really pounding this webinar. It's going to be Tuesday. And here's the key. What you want to do is you want to bring a guest every time, because what we want to eventually do is we want to expand dates, and we want to promote other leaders that want to present, not just me and Derek. That gets old and nobody wants to hear from us every week. So as we start, people are starting to come in now. Here we go. Stephen Cook. How you doing? Do we have any guests on the line tonight? One more time, roll call. Is there any guests here tonight? Type a Y for yes in the chat box, because we definitely want to present to you. But for whatever reason tonight, I think that there was a miscommunication. Yeah, it looks like we got some. I don't know, Derek, can you see the list?
No, I can't. Not at all.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's do a quick presentation, because we got a lot of people coming on now, so I don't want to jeopardize that. So what I'll do, Derek, is I'll hand it over to you, and then maybe at the end, while you jet to do your other thing, I'll do LaShawn Fernandez is a guest. He just confirmed. Great. Thanks, LaShawn, for talking about that. So we want to honor you guys for coming out and spending your time. So we're going to be sharing with you guys really quickly here tonight on how you can really save up to 80% on your travel. Work with a rock star company, top, corporate executives that have been in the space for, 12 years leading the charge. So we as leaders over here have really found a home, because, we feel that they have everything in place that we can plant our feet and build, and we don't got to like push a rock up a hill. Like in so many companies that you get involved with, you just don't find out what's really wrong until you've already, referred people to it. And that's always an embarrassing thing, right? So what we like to do is we checked everything out, and we really have covered the 6 key factors that you need to have in order to be making a good decision on a company. That's corporate leadership, number 1. Number 2, you got to have great team leadership. We have that. Number 3, you have to have a product that appeals globally to everybody. It's got to be something that appeals to the masses, or otherwise the market's very small and your chances of winning and your success is very minimized, right? Number 4, You have to have a kick butt compensation plan. We have the best in the industry, period, bar none. We can prove that. Number 5, you need marketing in place. You got to have the marketing in place. And obviously, number 6, it's got to be timing and positioning. You need to have, you need to be in the right place at the right time. You don't want to catch the wave when it's already hit the shore. You want to catch the wave as it's starting to curl. And that's exactly what's happening. Just a little over 11,000 reps in 3 months, guys. This company is blowing up. I believe it's breaking records. And you're going to find out how you can absolutely get involved without breaking the bank. It's not going to cost you a lot. And I got a friend online here tonight. He's a 7-figure earner in the industry. He dropped everything to do this. And his name is Derek Brown. He's been very seasoned in the industry. He's all in, and he's the absolute qualified guy to share with you just what we have our hands on here. So sit back, guys. We're only going to take like 20 minutes. We're going to explain this, and then you will have an opportunity to get involved with us tonight as well with the person that referred you to the webinar. Derek, are you there, buddy?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Yeah, I can.
Awesome. Well, I thank you for that awesome introduction. I am sharing my screen as we speak. Let me know you're now screen sharing when you see the presentation pop up, if you would.
Yeah, go ahead and pop it up. It's there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that awesome introduction. I want to give a special welcome to everyone this evening, especially our first-time listeners. And as Mr. Barnett said, make sure that you make note that we'll be doing this every Tuesday. It's an opportunity for you to share Surge with everyone you know nationwide every Tuesday at 9 p.m. So to expound on what Mr. What Mr. Barnett mentioned, there are definitely 5 criteria in addition to what he expounded on. Number 1, you want to make sure that the business that you do from home is convenient. Can you do it from home, from the beach, or from your boat? It needs to be flexible. Can you do it spare time, part-time, or even if you feel it's strong enough, jump into it from a full-time perspective? Is it social media friendly? Not only that, does the venue itself provide tools to make it easier to share on social media? The most important thing probably is it profitable? Are new people coming in the door, and are they able to make money fast? Listen, this is criteria you want to apply to any business that you're reviewing. And is it in demand? Well, we're about to show you that we're in an $8.1 trillion marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's the travel industry. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, $18 billion was spent, and in the last hour, $750 million. So let's get right to the meat of the matter and talk about our product. What our product is it's simply the best travel club membership in the world, hands down. It's like having a BJ's or a Sam's Club membership, but on steroids. What about being able to travel the world and pay less? Now, understand this is part of the membership. The membership encompasses several things, and a large portion of it is travel. You'd be able to stay at hotels and resorts for pennies on the dollar, take cruises at ridiculous discounts. But in addition to that, take your family to restaurants, concerts, theme parks, all at ridiculous discounts. But you can also shop online and save at over 4,000 retailers, rent cars globally, and you can own this exclusive travel club membership that's valued at over $12,000 for less than $500. So obviously, in this brief overview, we want to let you know that membership has its privileges, and the prices are so low they can't be shared with the public. Now, remember, you have access to special member-only pricing to over 400,000 hotels around the world, and Surge 365 offers a price match guarantee. What that means is if you find it anywhere cheaper, they guarantee that they'll pay you 110% of the difference. That lets you know that they have the best prices, bar none. You get ridiculous weekly specials as a member delivered to your inbox. And keep in mind, we're not just about travel, but golf tee time discounts, dining, online shopping, and more. And you earn reward credits with everything that you do through your membership. You can turn around and use those reward credits to book more travel or to even shop online as well. Now, some additional benefits that go along with your membership Or if you want to book travel, that's not our focus. We simply share this membership with people, but we actually own the Pro Travel Network. You can actually earn commissions by booking other people's travel. You can also attend an online accredited college and receive your associate all the way up to a doctor's degree. This is a members only college, fully accredited for $50 a month. And if you have 3 members join you, guess what? Membership has its privileges. Your tuition will be $0 if you have 3 members join you in the college. Medical benefits. It's not the Obama plan, but every little bit helps, okay? Pharmacy, dental, hearing, vision, everything that you see. In addition to that, we have lifestyle benefits like identity theft, legal services, pet insurance, and much more. But I want you to make note that we have e-commerce reward points and discounts at over 4,000 online retailers. Do any of these venues look familiar? Out of the 4,000, this was the few we can fit on the page. So understand that you have a very strong e-commerce portal when you become a member with Surge 365. You can actually shop direct at these venues and many more at big discounts, or you can use your reward points. If you need a lawnmower, just go to Office Depot, use your reward credit points and get it. Now, understand that your membership includes member-only pricing, ridiculous weekly specials, a personal concierge that'll set everything up for you and email you your travel itinerary, 100% price match guarantee, online chat with agents, and a mobile app that's revolutionizing the industry. This mobile app that you get through Surge 365 will allow you to attend your college courses. Of course, it has an awesome back office attached to it, but more importantly, you can share the information about Surge 365 with others, your family members, friends, and prospects, and they can watch the video and sign up and get a membership through you right over their smartphone. You get 10 easy travel buttons. What these do is they allow you to offer your prospects special guest membership, because remember, our prices are so low they can't be shared with the public. Each one of these buttons are preloaded with $250 of travel credit that you're giving as a gift to the person that you allowed to have that button. Now, you want to make sure that you give it away to your 10 best prospects, but here's the good part. The website is going to do all the work for you. It's going to do all the explaining, the videos. But what it also does is it upsells your prospect into becoming a member. And because it's electronically connected to you, even if they were to throw it away and somebody else used it, they would still become a member with you should they use it. Now, I want you to understand that through Surge 365, you receive everything we talked about for a one-time initiation fee. You don't have to be smart to do this business either, obviously, but a one-time initiation fee of only $349, guys. And you have a monthly membership fee, just like you do with any membership, of only $59 a month. Remember, this membership is valued at well over $12,000. But here's the good thing. If you have 3 members join you at any time, your $59 monthly fee will be waived. As long as you have 3 members, that $59 fee, you will never pay it, okay? Now, here's some quick examples of some of the benefits from the travel portion of our membership. 6 nights in Hawaii at a 5-star resort. Now, these are actual screenshots, so we have to blank out the name on the left, but this is in Wailea, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, the best price online was $4,500 and change. Our price was $3,400 and change. That's a savings of $1,000. You can't shake a stick at that. Orlando at a 5-star resort for a full week, not one night, but for a full week, starts at $344. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't park your car for a week in Orlando for less than $344, okay? And remember, you get reward credits with any and everything you do, and you can turn around and use those for anything. You can even book another trip to Orlando for free, right? If you get enough reward credits. A week in Paris at a 5-star luxury hotel close to the Eiffel Tower. The best public price online is $6,700. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seat. With your membership, you save $5,400 and you'd only pay a little over $1,200 for a 5-star luxury hotel in Paris. all the cruise lines, Norwegian, if you think of it, we got it. You can cruise the world, and remember, you get reward credits with every trip. Now, remember the bonus weeks that I mentioned, that as a member, these are sent direct to you on a weekly basis. These properties sleep up to 10 people, and here's a great example, 10 people for $199 for the entire week at a resort in Hilton Head Island. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 3 bedrooms that sleeps 10 people for $199 a week. Only through Surge 365 can you receive these type of benefits. Now, the question is always this: how are you able to do this? Well, do any of those venues in the middle of your screen look familiar? Of course they do. We're being bombarded with their advertisements all day, every day. Well, they're all a part of something called parity. That simply means that they have a pre-arrangement or a pre-agreement that they will never go into a bidding war or a price war. So that's why there's never any more than $5 difference if you use any of them for the same date, location, and resort. It's the same thing, same pricing, because they're subject to parity. But as members, we are not subject to parity, which is why we can guarantee you the lowest pricing in reference to travel. And that's why you can't share your pricing with the public. Hopefully that makes sense now. Now, I want to switch gears and we're going to wrap this up. This is the most exciting part of the webinar. Remember, this is just a brief overview. We want to give you enough to wet your whistle so you can make a business decision tonight. So since you're going to share this anyway, and you're going to travel over and over, you're going to go to Walmart, you're going to go to Home Depot, Office Depot, you need to actually become a Surge Business Associate as well as getting your membership. Annual fee of only $39. What you do once you do that is you position yourself, I want you to catch this, to receive a 100% match on all your personally sponsored people. Let me make that plain for you. That means if you sponsor 5 people and they're just doing this casually on the side in their spare time, and let's say 6 months down the road, they're making just $1,000 a piece. That means you're making a minimum of $5,000 because you're receiving a 100% match on each individual. Unlimited $1,000 bonuses paid through Infinity. Ladies and gentlemen, every time you have 7 people in your team builder group, I want you to understand this. There's not a compensation program like the one you're about to witness, period, bar none, hands down. Every time your group reaches 7 people in your team builder, this company is going to pay you a $1,000 bonus. That's unlimited through Infinity. So when the computer sees your group has grown by 7, not you just personally sponsoring 7, but it grew by 7, $1,000. 7, $1,000. 7 people, $1,000. Every time the computer recognizes that your group grew by 100 people. So 7, 7, 7, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. We got to 100. Pay you a $10,000 bonus every time your organization reaches 100 people. Now, for those of you who understand in business, timing is everything, you won't sleep tonight. A $50,000 bonus is on the table if you can acquire 100 members in your team builder in your first 50 days. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do it in your first 50 days, they'll give you an opportunity to do it in the next 50 days. That's actually a potential $100,000 bonus and bonuses on the table for you, in addition to the unlimited $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses. Now, you receive overrides on your own $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses at 20%, and they go up to 40%. And you receive these overrides on everyone within your team. That's right. We're going to position you where you're not going to sleep tonight, just like we're not sleeping. So those overrides are paid on 6 Infinity generations, not levels. Understand there could be hundreds of people between each generation. And in addition to that, they have the audacity to give us a residual of up to $6 on 6 Infinity generations on every single person in your organization. Now, there are director positions. I call these the corporate earned positions, and it starts at marketing director. 500 members in your group, guess what? You get a $2,000 monthly lifestyle bonus. Then they ask you if you like the Dodge Charger or Challenger. I want you to catch this. I know I'm from New York and I'm talking fast, but I want you to catch this. You get the bonus, monthly lifestyle bonus, and they give you the car. Listen to this. They actually have the audacity to pay the insurance. There's no credit check. There's no gotchas. All you have to do is have a valid driver's license and to be able to put gas in that car. And I think you'd be able to do that because they're giving you $2,000 a month to make sure you can gas that puppy up. Next director position is regional director, just 2,000 members. Remember, the venue that you're hearing and seeing right now is going to assist you in building your business. We are leaders that are touchable and reachable. You can call us for 3 ways. We can do private webinars for you, right? So we're doing this together as a team. So regional director is 2,000 members. Your monthly lifestyle bonus doubles to $4,000 a month. And now you turn the charger in. You give it back to the company. When you hit regional director, that's the only catch in this comp plan, but you're turning it in because they want you to make a choice between your Beamer, Jaguar, BMW. That's right. That's the only catch, and they give you the keys and the title. You never have to turn this one in. The next corporate owned position is national director. It's only 5,000 members. You get an $8,000 monthly lifestyle bonus on top of all the other income that you're making, and they measure your risk and incentivize you with a Rolex Presidential. Ladies and gentlemen, that watch costs more than the vehicles I just showed you. Executive director, 10,000 members. Your monthly lifestyle bonus goes to $12,000 a month. I want you to hang on to your seat. You need to understand that Surge 365 has the best compensation program along with the best incentives in the home-based business industry. Now, of course, in the future, we'll be doing detailed trainings on this compensation program, as well as showing you step by step how to maximize timing in your business, because I'm sure you all would agree with me, in business, timing is everything. You need to understand that Surge 365 just launched May 2nd of this year. So executive director, now not only are you getting $12,000 a month and a lifestyle bonus, that's each and every month, but now you're going to have a choice between a Bentley Continental GT or a Bentley Flying Spur. They give you the car, the keys, and the title in one fell swoop. But we're not done. The top of the compensation program is Presidential Director, just 25,000 members. Now your monthly lifestyle bonus stays at $12,000, but you're not going to mind that because you're going to get a bonus of a cool $1 million bonus. Now, you don't see that says the first 3 people or the first 5 rock stars to get there. That bonus is there for you. What if it takes you 3 years to do it? Let me ask you a question. Is there a $1 million bonus waiting at the end of the 3-year rainbow at your job? I thought not. So ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited about this venue because, again, the incentives are in proper alignment. The Wealth Builder Club ring, as soon as you earn $100K in a 12-month calendar period, you get that big, beautiful Super Bowl style ring. They have it in the men's and ladies style. When you earn $250,000, they upgrade it to Sapphire, 500 Emerald, 750 Ruby, $1 million earned in a calendar year, and they upgrade it to the Diamond. Now, understand we provide all the training and support you need through our system, through Mr. Barnett and the Surge 365 rock stars. We're going to make sure that you get any webinars you need. We do our training through conference calls, and we're going to make sure that you meet all your financial freedom goals by staying plugged into our simple and duplicatable system. Here's our executive team, probably the most experienced, probably the most gifted executive team in network marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, do your due diligence. You can go to surge365.com and actually get more detail on our founders as well as the company. So we want you to understand that the membership, along with you becoming a Surge Business Associate, includes everything we talked about for just $388 plus shipping and handling. So remember, you pay $349 for the membership, and you pay your first yearly fee, which is $39, and that's $388 plus shipping and handling, and you're in business. Ladies and gentlemen, you just put yourself in a different tax venue by doing so. So with that being said, I want you to understand that we're going to be doing this next Tuesday. That's your opportunity to plug as many people as you can in front of this information. But for right now, make sure you get back with whomever put you on this webinar and assume an equity position tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Derek Brown. Thank you for joining us as we show the world how to make more, travel more, and save more. I want to turn it back over to our fearless leader, Mr. Jeremy Barnett.
Awesome, Derek. Well, great job, and we are very excited about what's happening here. I wanted to also let you guys know, stick around for the next 10, 15 minutes because what we want to do is I think Derek's got a, well, he can maybe stick around. But I do have my sponsor online as well, Mike and Simone. I think Mike's just here tonight. Mike, you can show your video camera. Cool, buddy. Can you speak? Can you, let's see if we hear you.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, cool. So I think, guys, tonight, Derek, again, great job. We have looks like we have a lot of guests on, and we have a lot of reps that are showing up here. So what we wanted to talk about and what we want to start doing now, I'm not sure if we're going to do this maybe on like a Sunday night. I'd like to maybe collect some data from the team members, Derek, Mike. But I think that what we're probably going to do and what we need to do, a definite, is we need to have a dedicated time slot to really hone in on the basics, the talking points, the basic stuff to get people started the right way, stuff to shoot for, keeping things really simple. A lot of times people try to complicate things, and this is really simple. And I think me and Mike, we've been talking a lot about this. So we're going to kind of open that dialogue tonight for the guests as well as the people that are already involved with us, and to really show you guys how simple it is and what you really need to focus on. And I like to talk about maybe baby steps. Focus on simple things like 3 and free, okay? 3 and free. That's a really simple thing to communicate to your brand new person, and that's the motivation. That's the first building block. That's the first stepping stone to getting a free membership. And as everybody duplicates that, that's when it explodes. So if everybody just focuses on that small thing, that's absolutely what everybody needs to do. Don't be thinking about the car right now when you're brand new, okay? Be thinking about 3 and free, set your goals, and move forward. Mike, did you want to jump in maybe on and help me echo that?
No, I mean, I'm hearing the as I speak in the storm.
It's a,
Testing.
you got an echo?
I did have it. Okay, it's gone. No, I mean, Jeremy, you hit it right on the nose. The 3 and free is what everyone should focus on. And what I like, Jeremy, is that what you bring to the table is something completely different from what I guess me and Derek actually bring to the table. Derek and I, we come from the old school way of building. You know, we believe in getting into the family rooms and holding the babies in our hands and petting the dogs on the head. You know, kneecap to kneecap, belly to belly. But what you bring is that online experience, and the combination of what we have here together, I think is going to make our foundation very, very solid. You know, I've seen a lot of people like yourself, Jeremy, that bring in tons of people online. You know, and what I think, you know, the same philosophy that Surge 365 has is that, you know, if you guys bring them in, it's our goal to keep them in. And I believe, you know, with the combination of what you do online and what Derek and I do, you know, I guess being actually at someone's home, it's going to be the same principle. You know, you bring them in, you know, and we will keep them in by building and developing those relationships. And as long as people stay plugged into what we have, the system, you know, I believe that we're going to really build a solid organization. And the key here is retention. And the combination of both is going to really, really keep our retention very, very strong, and that means we will have less attrition. So I'm super excited. We just need to keep it simple, like you said, the 3 and free, and invite people and encourage people to stay plugged in, and learn from people like yourself and Mr. Brown and myself and the other leaders out on board, because we have a proven track record of success. And I mean, you know, just keeping it simple is the key.
Absolutely, Mike. And another thing, so how do you get your 3 and free, right? One of the things that I want everybody that, I mean, I don't know if you can raise your hand, but who doesn't have their 3 and free? Maybe just type Y for yes or chat. So I'm speaking to you guys for right now. And I'm actually speaking to those of you that got 6 or 7 or 10, because it's the same philosophy. You always, as a leader or somebody of a leader, you're the CEO of your own business here. So you always want to be There's an old saying, never stop sponsoring. Really, like you might slow down sponsoring, right, Derek? You might slow down a little bit, but obviously everybody, like for me, my biggest sponsoring months are my first 30 to 60 days, and I think that's probably anybody that's been a full-time networker. That's probably just kind of the same all the way around. Maybe Derek, for the same for you as well. But that's when your level of energy is the highest. So take advantage of that. But one of the things that you guys can practice and start doing daily, and I do it all the time, and I'm just speaking out of experience. Now, yeah, I can put up web pages and I can drive traffic and I can do all that stuff. But I want to tell you guys something that's more effective than all of that. Because it's your center of influence. Everybody has 500 contacts in their phone. This is a very good thing to practice. Now, I know a lot of you guys get on Facebook and you're chatting with your friends, and how many people by show of hands, get a few people that are chatting to them on Facebook, friend, family, whatever. Hey, how you doing? Happens all the time, right? You get 5 or 6 messages a day. If you're really popular, you might get 15. Derek, you can keep your video up, bro. You're not that ugly. You make me nervous when you throw up Ali. I feel like I'm gonna get punched in the face or something. Talking, So, anyways, so one of the things that I did today, and I don't think they're on the webinar, so I'm gonna pick on them. Somebody just reached out to me out of the blue. I haven't talked to them in a long time, and was just asking me a question about something that meant nothing to any of you, right? But after I got done answering his question, I said, listen, do you keep your business options open? That's all I said. Do you think you guys could type that back to somebody? Hey, do you keep your business options open? What's the worst they can say? No? Well, if they say no, then that's not who you want to work with anyways, right? Because they're definitely not open-minded. And they're just going to waste your time. That's a simple question. Hey, do you keep your business options open? Now, here's what I get 9 times out of 10. Yes, what do you got? You know what I say? What is your cell phone number? I'm going to text you something right now. You guys got that? I want you guys to take notes, because this is how stupid simple it is to sponsor 3 to 5 people every single month if you're doing 1 or 2 of these videos a day. I'm not going to make it crazy. Now, if you're doing 5 to 6 of these things a day and you're doing proper follow-up, you could sponsor 5 or 6 people a week. No question about that. Okay. Oh, Derek, you got to get ready for the call. See you later, my man. He will be around. Okay, so number 1, write this down. Do you keep your business options open? Okay. If they say yes, great. What is your cell phone number? I'm going to send you a video. It's really awesome. It's got me really excited. Just be positive about it. And who's not on mute? I think, is that Derek? I don't know if I can mute him. Hang on 1 second. He said he was leaving anyways. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm on Facebook a lot, 2 to 3 hours a day. It's just open. I'm not like just hanging out doing stupid stuff. Most of the time I'm just posting pictures of my kids. That's really what I do. I don't really promote my business on Facebook because that's tacky. There's other ways to do that, and we're going to get into stuff like that as we go along. But if you're on Facebook randomly, or you get an email from a friend or anything, somebody sends you an email, this happens every day, or you're just out and about in a conversation. Hey, do you keep your business options open? And number 2, if they say yes, great. If you have their cell phone number, listen, I'm going to send you a text. It's got a really powerful video in it. I want you to watch that. Now, when can you watch that video? Literally, like nail them down. I say, okay, if it's a 10-minute video, it's 10 minutes long. Can you watch that right now, or when can you get to it? Literally, make it important. Seem like it's urgent. See, a lot of times, a lot of people fail in this industry because they just nonchalantly go about their prospecting. They don't put any emphasis on it. There's no passion behind it. If you're excited, it rubs off. All right? Listen, I'm going to send you a video. When can you watch the video? It's only 10 minutes long. If they say now, say great. I'll call you in about 20 minutes because I want to find out what you thought about it. Simple enough, right? Number 1, you keep your business options open. Number 2, what's your cell phone number? I'm going to send you a very powerful video that got me really excited. Okay? Simple things. Keep it short, sweet. Be excited. Okay? And then find out when they can watch the video. And then when you call them back, have somebody standing by for a three-way call. Make sure you text myself, Mike, or whoever's in your up team, and make sure that you're getting ready to get on a phone call. Make sure that somebody's standing by to help you out, and that's really the key to success. So it's not about, man, I just don't know anybody. Really, you got 500 contacts in your phone right here. That could keep you busy for 2 months. You could send out 1 or 2 videos a day. I changed my mind about 10 a day. You know what? That's too much. Some people will do that, and that's all right. But I'm just talking to the person that's got the full-time job right now, or they're busy, and you just want to change your situation. Be consistent at sending out 1 or 2 videos a day, following up, and setting that time to follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. You can send out as many videos as you want, but if you don't follow up with them, your business isn't going to grow. And your business is not going to grow if you are not constantly putting the videos in front of people. Okay? So if you're not where you want to be and your business is not where it needs to be, then wake up tomorrow, take a piece of paper and a pad and write down your goals. Put this on the top, wherever you look at, put this on the refrigerator. I'm going to prospect 2 people a day this month, and write it down. Write down the dates of the day, and then put a check mark that you've done it. And so that'll keep you focused. And I know it sounds crazy, but the people that write things down and they set the goals, those are the ones that get it done. Write it down. Write it down. Put it on your desk and say, I'm gonna send out 2 videos for the next 30 days, and I'm gonna also make an attempt to follow up with each one of them and try to set up a 3-way call. You're not gonna get everybody on a 3-way call, but if you guys will commit to that, you've already got the contacts in your phone, and I gave you a couple of the ways to do it. If you follow those steps, keep your business options open. I'm going to send you a video. It's very exciting. I want to get your opinion on it. That's always a good thing to say. I want to see what you think. People like to hear that, like, oh, you respect their opinion. Okay, this is old school stuff, guys, but it's still the human psyche. It still works. It's the same thing, even though technology has taken over the world and we're all like crazy, right? But anyways, that's it. So, Mike, did you want to add anything? I don't know if he's still there or not.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
like you said earlier, Jeremy, it's about keeping it simple. And, Simone and I, we have what we call the 3 Ps philosophy: peak, pre-qualify, and pass. Peak the interest, and then pre-qualify them by sending them one of the videos, and then passing them on to the upline. Just keeping it simple. And if you get really, really, really good at that, you can have success over here. Peak their interest, to say a little bit. Don't fire hose them with a lot of information. Just give them enough to get them excited about what you want to share with them, and then pre-qualify them. Let them see one of the amazing videos, the 10-minute video. What kind of person are you? That's one that I like the best when it comes to showing the short videos. And then you edify your upline. If you can get really good at edifying your upline, you can do well over here. So keeping it simple. Just keep it simple. Pre-qualify, and pass.
Yeah, that's good too, Mike. Great info there. Yeah, one of the things you can do in the follow-up process is say, I'm working with, edify somebody that's successful in your up team, somebody that's doing well. I really like to introduce you to somebody who's doing very well with this. If you don't have a story, that's really key, because you're not making it about you. You're making it about somebody else, and people respect that. And one of the things I also wanted to say, Mike, did you need to say something?
I was going to say something. The follow-up is the key, and that's, a lot of people drop the ball in the follow-up, and I can say that I used to be guilty of that. And the problem is, Jeremy, I think a lot of people feel that they actually are bothering someone when they're following up with them, but the thing that I think you should really do in the follow-up or before the follow-up is ask the person, or let them know that I will be following up with you, or ask them when is a good time for me to follow up with you, so you don't feel like you're putting too much pressure or inconveniencing anyone. So the follow-up is the key, and make sure that you do it, but ask permission to follow up, or let them know that you will be following up with them, but just make sure that you do follow up.
Yeah, that's the key. I think that's where the disconnect is, and a lot of people drop the ball. But that's all right. So we're gonna be teaching basics and fundamentals, and it's really simple. The basics still work, and that's really how you build a solid foundation. It's all about building relationships. And also, I wanted to say this. I think a lot of people get caught up in, oh my gosh, this guy's coming in or this lady's coming in, and then what happens is they kind of stop everything, and they kind of wait for them to come in. And I've been guilty of this so many times in the past, probably everybody. You know, we got all these people that are like, they gave us like what we wanted to hear, and they're really aggressive, so you get really excited about them. And then for whatever reason, they kind of drag you along a little bit. Not that they're doing it on purpose necessarily, but it's always about people's timing in their lives. So what I like to do, again, is always keep that constant flow of prospecting going on. So you've always got people going through the process. So your pipeline is full. So when your big stud over here or your studette hasn't joined yet, you've got 5, 6, 7 other people in process of watching the video. So it's not going to phase you, and it's not going to take your eyes off the ball. That's really good advice that you know, I had to learn the hard way, and I want to make sure that was really communicated clearly here, because that is such a huge thing, I think, Mike, that a lot of people do is they get a couple of yeses or commitments, something happens, timing is off, and then if they don't join, then you know, you haven't consistently been doing the stuff. You're not consistently doing the 2 videos a day. You're not constantly putting people in the pipeline. So when that person says, for whatever reason, well, I've changed my mind, it's a buzzkill. It's a demotivator, because you were waiting so much on them and you weren't creating. You know, this is a business. You got to constantly be doing outreach for your first 60 days so you can get that foundation.
We call that IPA, Jeremy, income producing activity.
That's it. I love it. I'm learning the lingo over there in Atlanta.
IPA. Another thing, Jeremy, you talked about people getting excited. What you have to have is what we call relax intensity. You know, you can't ride the emotional roller coaster. You know, to me, when a person says yes, that doesn't mean anything to me. Even when a person signs up, you know, to me still, that I don't get excited about a person signing up. I get excited about a person who actually starts to produce and creates the activity that's going to help them reach the team builder group where they can earn, you know, $1,000 bonuses and then eventually the $10,000 bonuses. So
yeah, that's a great point, bro. I appreciate that. Also, guys, tonight there's going to be a really awesome call tonight at 10 o'clock. Mike, how many times a week, is that just Monday and Tuesday that they do the 10 o'clock call?
Right, Monday and Tuesdays. What we're doing, Jeremy, so people understand, we have cut back on the calls because we want people doing either the online membership parties, what we did tonight, or a live membership party at someone's home. So we want people spending more time presenting instead of you know, spending time on the telephone and listening to a presentation. So we want more activity. Again, the IPA, the income producing activity. Yeah,
it totally makes sense. And that's what's so great about the online webinars, because you can pass out a link to anybody in any state. They can come and get the presentation like we're in your living room. So I think that's powerful. And they need to plug in to you know, the team and what we're doing, and it's only going to get better, guys. I've only been actually over here for probably recruiting for a couple of weeks, and it's exciting stuff that's happening. Getting a lot of great response, hardly any rejection. If you do it right, like I talked about, pique their interest, share the videos, follow up. The videos are strong. Let the tools do the work. Seriously, guys, and edify your upline. And that's the keys. And then just stay consistent. The key is staying consistent. Somebody will blitz for 3 or 4 days, and then they slow down and they wonder what happened. So just stay focused. Stay focused on what you're doing. Constantly be doing outreach, and you guys are going to win. The compensation's amazing. The product's amazing. And the culture here is great, the leadership, and obviously the company's amazing. So I'm excited. And then we're going to definitely, I want to encourage, I sent out a text message to my people for the call tonight. So make sure that you're on that 10 o'clock call. It's going to be awesome. And
we like to say, use the tools, don't be a fool. Or don't be a fool and use the tools.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming to our presentation / training. And we're gonna probably do this every Tuesday, where we're gonna have a basic building blocks of how to build your business, things to focus on, just like a little motivating thing. And then we're gonna start having testimonials come on about what other people are doing, and so we're gonna incorporate all of that stuff. So just get ready, guys. We're putting some things together, and it's just gonna be a well-oiled machine.
Yes, for sure.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on, Mike, and thanks for all the guests coming out tonight. Get back to the person that brought you to the webinar. If you have not signed up yet, get started tonight. Absolutely get started, because you cannot find a business that's going to pay you this kind of money, that's going to offer this kind of value for the price that it costs to get in. And you get to work with people that have been truly successful in this industry, and they got their feet planted here. And the owners behind this company, they've only done 2 things in their lives, so they're very stable. And the last thing they did was in this space for 12 years. So understand that we are really in a great spot. So take care, guys. Good night. God bless you.
Good night.